Hey, my beautiful like-minded kindred spirits. Welcome to my channel. My name is Just the Empress. I'm so glad you're here. So if you like what I do here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this family. Today we're going to jump right into it. The topic of the day is spiritual baths. Yes. So rejuvenating, so relaxing, so restoring. So I was actually back there preparing for my spiritual bath. The new moon is approaching, February the 2nd. I always like to do manifesting or any type of spiritual practice for like new moons or sometimes full moons. But I'll share a video on that, on which phase of the moon to do your best manifesting in. So, or spiritual practice. But today we're going to jump right into spiritual baths. So yeah, I was back there prepared and I thought to myself, let me record some of this. Let me share this because I do it sometimes twice a month. It just depends. But at least this is a once a month, like check in with the body. And you want to do that. You want to be able to make sure the inside, your internal body, is good and it's nurtured. So spiritual baths is one way in. So it is just a practice. Basically, they have been practicing spiritual baths since the beginning of time. Ancient Egyptians, cave people, like there's always been some type of practice where you take a moment to submerge the body in water, warm water, and while putting different types of things, setting different intentions, cleansing the spirit. Some of these properties we put in these baths, they actually are healing. Yes, magnesium sulfate. It's a healing property. So that's a part of the whole connection as far as spiritual baths. So I'm just going to dive right into it and not get too wordy. But again, basically, when we practice spiritual baths, we are fixing or maintaining the nurturing of the internal body. So that's mind, body, and spirit. So long story short, you are working on your mind and your body and your spirit when you're taking these spiritual baths. So, in life, people, situations we may face can leave like this negative aura in our energy. And I mean just that energy can rest in our spirits. And I know we've heard this at this point. Some of the things that we go through, whether that was at 10 years old, 15 years old, 25 years old, some of that stuff is stuck right inside of their eternal body, the energy centers in the body, which are, some people, we'll call them chakras, or we'll just call your soul, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, that pain, unfortunately, for some of us is still there. And a spiritual bath can help you maintain and release that. So, again, I'll just dive right in. We need to release that from old relationships, sexual, like, dysfunction, things that we've done in our past that we are so ashamed of. It's time to let it go. It's okay. You don't do it anymore. Definitely baggage. Just certain people don't have a lot of regrets in life or all of that, but you have baggage, you have things you're just holding on to from 1967. It's time to let that go. And a spiritual bath and these practices can definitely help you there. It can help you take you there. So also baggage, trauma, stress, just certain aspects of childbirth. Some of us women, we having our children has definitely put a toll on the body, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Some of our pregnancies were difficult. We're still holding on to that inside. So practice, again, with spiritual baths so you can just stay on a balanced, healing path. And whatever happened to you, your body, it's okay. We can let it go. You can let it go. Okay, so just that's the history. So just detoxing the mind, the body, and spirit. And for me personally, I do this every new moon. So there's at least once a month that we need to be doing this. Okay, so I won't get too wordy again. I don't want to make this a long video, but I just want to actually give you maybe 4 steps to just set you up for your spiritual bath and what you may need. And I will share a little visual video at the end of at the very end of this video just to show you what it may look like. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. Just do your own thing with this. But I will give you about 4 things that I do feel that needs to happen. And first of all, first thing is getting ready, or getting the area ready. You know, whatever we do, guys, we set the intentions. We set the mode. So, example and how that looks. Again, I'll share a video. First of all, your bathroom definitely needs to be clean. And I mean like physically clean. Lysoled out. Yes. So, that's first. You also want to be able to create a moment in the bathroom where it's almost like how you feel in your living room. So a starter that definitely can be saging. You can play a little meditative music in there. You can pray, of course, and lighten that area up. I suggest if you burn incense, that is a beautiful way to open up, the energy of spirits, angels, your loved ones, your ancestors. So yeah, first of all, just getting that ready. Now, disclaimer I must say, taking a spiritual bath, I don't suggest that you're out that day and, like later on that night, you decide, I'm going to take my spiritual bath. The body has to be clean. You cannot have like work or the whole day. So I know for some that's like, I gotta take a shower before I take a spiritual bath. Yes, you want to do it right. You want to make sure you're doing it to the wholeheartedly. If you're not on that, you don't want it. So at the end of the day, you can take you a 2 to 5 minute shower to get all of the dirt, the grime from the day off of you, the work, whether you worked out or whether you did an actual job. So that's first. So sage, cleanse the area, take a shower. That's getting ready. That's the first step. Second step would be back to just incense and saging. Yeah, set it up as if you are about to sell it. Yeah, you can lay your sage out. You can go ahead and light some candles. I suggest lighting candles. Yes, you can put crystals in, of course. You can lay them out on your bathtub. You can actually put certain crystals in water. Now, you have to do your research on that because certain crystals are not soluble in water, so you don't want to ruin your crystals. So, but just, it's nothing to Google that and see what crystals are safe for water. So, again, you can put them in the actual water, and you can lay them on your tub, on the part of your tub, where you use everything, put everything else. So, okay, so that's candles, that's incense, that's crystals, that's oil, that's Epsom salt. Make sure you're using 100% Epsom salt. Unfortunately, guys, some of this Epsom salt we buy is full of table salt. We're not bathing in table salt, okay? We're going to bathe in the earth elements that God created, and that is magnesium sulfate. And you can do a little pink Himalayan salt. Just be careful with not too much of that because it can dry the skin out. So, that's 2. Lay out, set up, get the room ready. 3. Make sure it is quiet as possible. Preferably, especially if you're a parent, you want to do spiritual baths at night. You don't want to be doing things still. Even after that bath, you need to make sure it is comfort. You don't have to just go to sleep. You don't want to be doing strenuous work. You want to continue to allow whatever you have set intentions, whatever you have let go, you want to allow that continue to still work for you. So I don't suggest that, I took my spiritual bath. Now let me go clean up really hard, or let me go to my friend girl house and so. Spiritual bath's almost like a spiritual moment. Take the bath. You can sit and watch a little television or listen to a little music or go to bed. But make sure it's something that's still stabilizing you and keeping you in perfect peace. So, and that is, again, so set the intentions. Now, also, once you get here, this is where you set mantras, affirmations, declarations. That can look different for each and every one of us because we all have different things that we're working on. We all have different things that we want to bring forth into our lives. So whatever that is for you, as you sit in the water, make sure you're setting those intentions. I want to release some of this that I've been holding on to. Make me brand new, God. Make my heart filled with compassion. Let me be able to give love and receive love. Take away my sharp tongue. Take away my will to not believe in myself. Take away the aggressive relationship that I was in, and I still day to day think about some of the things that I went through. Take that all away. This is what spiritual baths are for, guys. We can leave that right in that water and let it go right down the drain and release that from our spirit. So yes, set the affirmations, and you say these affirmations out loud. Once you get everything set, that's what you do, okay? And the last thing to do is, back to what I'm saying now, just relax and let go. Sitting in the water at this point, you have your herbs, any fresh flowers, Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, cinnamon. There's so many aspects. All the things that you can add to your water, it's up to you. Again, I'll share a video just to show you what that looks like, but it's still ultimately up to you. But with all these healing herbs, properties around you, this is when the magic is happening. So I suggest at this point, you're in your water, you're submerged. This is where you close your eyes, you meditate, you pray. You said your affirmations. You said the mantras out loud. This is where you either see what's in your mind's eye, because you will see something from God. Or you hear, you listen for God's voice. It happens every time, guys, I promise. So that's it. Then you listen. Again, like I said, you hear, you see what's in your mind's eye. You may hear what God is saying to you. And this is the most amazing part. And I'll share these in the link, but if you're on YouTube, YouTube have these beautiful videos, or what we'll call those as frequencies of the earth. And Meditative Mind is one that I absolutely love. You can just put that in the search engine, and whether you just want, harmony, the earth tones, or also, they have different chakras. All 7 chakras are on there. Whatever you're working on, you can click it and listen to that particular music to kind of take you there. I suggest that, really. Music is a part of, I've learned angels like to bask where beautiful music is. So wherever you're doing spiritual, put your little music on. Not necessarily music with words always, but something that is dear to you. And have, nice, spiritual, loving, it could be love, but loving aspects to it. Not a lot of our party music. So, again, I have talked longer than I knew. I am, again, going to share a little video at the end to just show you how some of this may look or can look. So, for any questions, you're definitely free to inbox me, message me, call me for any details. Don't let this simple thing pass you by and not use the benefits of becoming a new human being, right? We've been living in this same earth plane too long. You can fix some of this stuff inside of you. Just have to practice it, okay? All right, so once again, I love each and every one of my people. And I pray for your healing and for your spirituality to grow and grow and grow each day. Thank you for coming to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. If you like what I did here, please subscribe. And until we meet again, namaste. I wish you the best. Hey guys, I just said I was going to share just a tutorial type video on how we do our spiritual baths, and here I am. First off, like I stated, let's have everything set up. I have my incense. My incense is already lit. Come on. I have my incense lit. Also, again, I stated, go ahead and have everything ready. So, light your beautiful candle. These are custom candles by me. So, if you definitely want to purchase, show me some love. I love making candles, and I'll be more than happy to make it for you. But anyways, we're doing spiritual baths. So, incense, candles, definitely want to sage. We all kind of know how to sage, but just for those purposes, people who may need an example of that, basically we cleanse the air. So that can look like I remove anything that throws off my harmony and my balance in my home. I bring in peace. I restore joy. Any negativity is away from me. And we simply just sage that. Again, we cleanse the air. We set intentions. We put things in that we do want to happen. Yeah. Prosperity, abundance. I need peace, love, support. We can do that whole thing, okay? So, we all know how to do that. So, this is kind of getting set up and in the mode. Palo Santo, you can do this after you do your spiritual bath. So, that's fine. All right, now here is basically our herbs, our salts, our just earth elements that we put in our water to make our spiritual bath. So first we'll start here. I just want to show you that I do use 100% pure magnesium sulfate, healthy, beneficial salt. So that's one thing we're going to put in. And also here, if you like herbs, if you like oats, you can definitely put those in. A lot of definitely beautiful benefits for the skin. I have been using these, y'all. I've always had trouble skin, but my skin is clearing up for the first time in my life in my 30s. So that's amazing. Also, lavender here. We have lavender here. And yeah, bits of lavender for calming, peace. We need that. Okay, and also eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a great herb. It definitely detoxes, purifies. It's been around since ancient times too. And the actual herbs are flowers. Yes, you can. I had some of everything. You have love rose petals, forget-me-nots. Daffodils have definitely great benefits if you want to put that in your spiritual bath. Basil leaves also. So let's just always, I wanted to show you this because you make it your own. Whatever you want to put in your water, you put that in your water. And also, just for safe purposes, for some of us who may have like drainage problems already, I'll just show you a little bit briefly on how to do this. For the bigger herbs, if you want to put them like in a little baggie, like this here, that's absolutely fine. So if you want to get a mesh bag and kind of just for, again, for just help with the cleanup, help with the drainage. Because when you get through with your spiritual bath, you definitely do not want to be doing a lot of cleaning. That's not what we're doing here. So that's that. That's how that looks. Dump those right back in there just for those people. So now let's go right to our bathroom set up and our crystals here. Now for me, I do all 7 chakras, but whatever you want to work on, that's totally up to you. Remember, all crystals are not safe in water, so remember, we have to be mindful of that. So, and the last step, guys, the most fun, just simply putting your herbs, salts, whatever you require in your water, just simply putting it in there. Yeah, so you sprinkle. For me, I do set intentions. God, give me peace. Grant me authority in my life. I am in control of my emotions. And I am in control of what happens to me and the way I deal with that. So I put some oats in there. Cleanse my skin, cleanse my aura. I am beauty, I am love, I am represented in God's way. Eucalyptus. Purify my spirit, my heart, my mind. Make God, you are my first. And I am centered and I'm in love through the peace that you bring in my life. Yeah, so you sit there and do that. And last but not least, we can just throw a few herbs in there. Yes. I'm healed. I'm at peace. My heart is filled with love. Just sit there and do that. And again, this can be as full as you would like, but you don't have to go there. All we need is just a few. Okay? Yeah. So thank you so much. I just wanted to show you. If you have any questions about how we do our spiritual baths, just contact me. I love each and every one of you again. And namaste. I hope this is everything to you as it is to me.